Hey guys, it's me, ToxicBeast, back. Here's some gameplay that you'll see me playing TDM, the Team Deathmatch on Freight. And I'm going to be talking about summer events that's coming up for the gaming industry. If you know what the gaming industry is, it's like game developers and games that are coming out, and the events that are coming out for the summer. If you guys are planning to do anything or not do anything, the biggest ones are E3, MLG Anaheim, Comic-Con, and Nerd HQ. You may not know what Nerd HQ. I'll explain that a little bit in this video that you're watching right now. But the three that I mentioned, E3, Anaheim, and Comic-Con, these are events that you usually see always. So, E3, I'll give you guys a brief description if you don't know what they are. E3 is like the biggest place where you're gonna see, games that are gonna be like sneak peeks or what's coming up for the new year in 2015, or games that are coming out this year. So you'll see sneak peeks or trailers of different games. You'll see independent games, indie games, big games like, Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty in the franchise, Battlefield, what they have up their sleeve. So all them big games that you usually see on, major consoles like PS4 and Xbox One. And you'll see the not game developers, but the console people that are there too, like PS4, Sony, and you'll see Microsoft. I don't know about the Wii. They haven't been doing so well, so I don't think they're gonna have anything out, but you never know. Sony, no, not Sony, but you never know with the Wii and how they're gonna develop. Hopefully they'll have something out this year at E3, but definitely you guys, if you never seen E3, I would definitely go on your guys' TV. It will be out on June the 10th through the 12th, and that's going to be, I think it starts at 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. and that's going to be live, and it's going to be on Spike TV. If you guys have cable, it should be on your regular cable channel, or not. Yeah, it should be on your cable channel. I think Spike TV is cable, so make sure you watch that. It's going to be online too, so if you're a big EA Sports person or whatever, most all them big development games like Madden, FIFA, each game that you probably know will have their online live event from E3. So I would just check the websites of what games you usually play. If it's Minecraft or Battlefield or EA, whatever you watch or whatever you play. Will be live at that event, and most of the game developers will be there. E3 also does, sometimes they'll show, different stuff, like Tronics 2 there. Not as much, but it will be there. And then we have MLG Anaheim. And people who do not know what MLG Anaheim is Major League Gaming, and it's going to be in Anaheim in California, and both of these events are both in California. If you did not know, E3 will be in California as well. It's going to be at the LA Convention Center, and definitely, if you want to check that out, it should be on their website at E3. If you want to get tickets, I don't know if they have any more tickets left, but I would check their website if you want to plan to go. And then, yeah, back to MLG Anaheim. Anaheim is in California. That's a little bit farther from the LA Convention Center. I live in LA, so I know kind of where everything is at. I won't be going to either of those events. I'll be going to a different event. I'll talk about that in a little bit in this video, a little bit later. But yeah, MLG Anaheim will be on. Sorry about that. Yeah. It will be June the 20th through the 22nd. That's like 2 weeks after. Well, yeah, that's almost 2 weeks after E3. So you'll have the June the 10th through the 22nd for E3, and then June the 20th through the 22nd. It's like 3 days. I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you'll see MLG. You'll see all the big teams. I know they're having Call of Duty there. They're having the World of Warcraft there, big teams. But yeah, for like Call of Duty, for me, I'm a big Call of Duty fan. So you'll see Optic, Envious, Complexity. This is gonna be the second season of MLG. So if you guys seen the first season, I already had it. It was the spring championship. So that was in oh my god, I forget what state, but they already had the first season. But yeah, this is the second season, and this is after Call of Duty Championships that happened in LA already, and Complexity won that. So a lot of teams are a little bit changed. A couple people changed from different teams, like Poofy, he was on FaZe Black, and he was on, well, technically, I don't know which FaZe, but I know he was on FaZe. I think it was FaZe Black. If correct me, guys, if you know what FaZe team he was on. I think I have the right one, but now he's on Optic, and Optic has two teams like FaZe. They have FaZe Red and FaZe Black. Now Optic has Optic Nation and Optic Gaming. So Poofy's on Optic Gaming, and that's with Scumpy, Nadeshot, Clayster, and himself, Poofy. So I want to see how that matches up. And then you have Complexity. I really think they're going to be very dominated. I don't know how right now on online is a little bit different. They're like 1 and something, 1-1. So they haven't been even like they have been in previous settings. So we'll see how that works out. LAN, they always show up and they go crazy on LAN. So I don't put too much on the online, because you know people get DDoSed and a bunch of other stuff. So I don't look at online as a big thing. But like I said, there's going to be a bunch of teams. If you guys want to watch that will be live. I think it's going to be live on MLG.com on their MLG page. So it will definitely be live. And I think you watch on 360 on your apps, on your if you have a laptop or a tablet, it will be just download MLG on your app and you can watch it live too. So I think that's gonna be cool. And then you got Comic-Con. Comic-Con is another place in California, and this is gonna be in San Diego, and this is gonna be July the 24th to the 27th. And this is one of the biggest places ever, I think, in my opinion. I've been down to Comic-Con before. I've never been to Comic-Con exactly, but I've been there down at that time when Comic-Con happens. So, yeah, this is down in San Diego. It's a little bit farther from Anaheim, from the LA Convention Center. It's like 3 or 4 hours away. So, and this is going to be in July. This is a different month. So, if you're going to go to Comic-Con, definitely mark this up. It's going to be July the 24th to the 27th. And it's like it's Wednesday. Actually, I'm leaving for a same event down there, Nerd HQ, and I'll get to that in a minute. But if you're planning to get there, I will get there a day ahead. That'll be like the 23rd to the 27th. And that's like a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're trying to get down there, I will get down early as possible, because I know almost every hotel has been booked. So good luck trying to get a hotel now. It's a lot of people, and the thing about that, Comic-Con is like nerds. If you're a big nerd fan, that's the place to go and have fun. And it kind of combines E3 with like movies, celebrities, and stuff. So it's kind of cool to see that. And they have most of the celebrities that you see, from Orphan Black to the Marvel movies. It's a lot of comics. That's why they call it Comic-Con, because it's a lot of comics down there. A lot of writers from the comics are down there, like Stan Lee. He's one of the greatest. He's the creator of the Marvel series, so that's kind of cool. He's always down there. I would definitely check out one of the panels that you would see down there. I don't know what panels they're going to have, so I would definitely go on their website, Comic-Con. Usually they have like I said, Orphan New Black. They have a lot of TV shows too that's related to Marvel or sci-fi. But yeah, a lot of people dress up down there. It's almost like Halloween, but reversed. If you ever dress up for Halloween, you could be any kind of superhero you wanted. But down there, you could do it for like 4 days. So you won't get in trouble. You won't get arrested for dressing up as a superhero. So that's kind of fun. And you just have fun with a bunch of people that you may not know across the world. So it's a lot of people from different states, countries, and it's fun. I've been down there. It's hilarious. And it's a lot of parties too. If you're a party person, I recommend to go down there. Just don't get too wild and don't get too, crazy, But they do have some cool parties. And then Nerd HQ. This is one of my favorite events to go down. Two, I think it's I don't like to say it, but I think it's a little bit better than Comic Con. But Comic Con is still the big king of nerds. But Nerd HQ is a place where it's almost like Comic Con, but it's a place where people could go and have fun as well. And it's I guess produced and presented by Zachary Levi, the actor. If you haven't seen him, he's on Chuck. He used to be on Chuck, the TV show Chuck. And you've seen him in like Big Mama 2 and Tangled. He's been in Tangled, the character Flynn Rider. And he's been in a bunch of stuff, but he was in the new Thor 2 movie, The Dark World. Yeah, he's a great guy. I met him before. He's super, cool, nice, down-to-earth guy. He's one of the nicest persons I ever met. So, but yeah, he throws on this event every year. I think this is like the 5th year now. But yeah, Nerd HQ is like a place like Comic Con, but I think it's a little bit more smaller and a little bit more intimate. And the idea of Nerd HQ is free. So Zach has been campaigning for Nerd HQ because every year it's been a little bit more difficult to put on this event, because he's been putting all his own money into this event, and it's been a little more difficult on his part. Because it almost takes $1 million to put this event on, to get people to construct the layout and the not the volunteers, but the people to the seating and the parties and all that. So yeah, that almost raised $1 million. Morally, the $1 million is not for the parties, morally for the event itself, for the video games, the sponsors and all that. So if you haven't seen that, if you don't know what Nerd HQ really is, definitely I'll give you guys links below and I'll give you more in depth. But Nerd HQ will have panels just like Comic Con does, but it's like 250 seats, and it goes to it's like celebrity panels, and you can ask those celebrities any kind of questions, but nothing personal, but anything like, oh, how was this scene in this movie, and just have an interaction with the celebrities. And that's really cool, and it's only 250 seats, so it's very small. It's not as big as Comic-Con, where you have over like 800 people in one room, or 8,000 people. So it's a little bit more smaller and more intimate, so you kind of interact a little bit better. And another thing, it raises money for Operation Smile. That's Zachary's choice of charity, so I kind of like that. And he doesn't have, none of that money goes back to him. Only the money he makes is the shirts and the product that he has from his company. That goes back to him. But everything else, the money that, and it's the only thing about this is the cool thing about it. It's only $20 or $22. So idea is not expensive like Comic-Con is. It's like, for Comic-Con, you're going to panels and it's almost $300 or $400 for that one place, but it's very expensive. So I think, in my opinion, I'd rather pay $22 to see the same celebrities that are across the street over here. So that's just me. I can't say I love cheap. And the thing about it, if you don't want to do the panels, you don't have to. It's not like mandatory. If you want to just play video games and have fun and dance, that's free. All that's free. You don't have to pay a dime. You gotta pay for food and stuff. Last year they had like a cool thing, like if you bought, a drink and you had a soda, it was a free refill, but you couldn't take that drink into the panels. But yeah, that was the cool thing. And then he has parties for the fans and celebrities. This is the thing, I know a lot of people gave him a hassle on this. I don't know if it's confusion, but he has a party on Saturday night, and then Sunday night he has a panel, not a panel, but a party for celebrities to come and hang out. And the thing about it, if you guys understand this, if you're a celebrity, and none of us been celebrities, but in their kind of defense, they really don't want people like taking photos of them and being in their face when they're trying to dance. It's kind of awkward, and they kind of get that like every day. So he kind of separates people, but they do have some celebrities drop by the regular public party. So it's not like it's guaranteed they'll drop by. It depends. It depends on that celebrity and if they're comfortable with the fans. So but yeah, Zach will be there for the public party. He will be there 24/7 until I think the party ends like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. So make sure you're kind of up. Don't get too crazy. But yeah, he's out there partying with you on the dance floor, and it's a cool party. He has some cool music, and if you love to dance, you know, it's a great party to go down. I know they have a lot of other parties down there, but I don't think it's as cool as the Nerd HQ. So, and it will be at Petco Park, right across the way from the San Diego convention down there at Comic Con. So it's right across the street, so you could just walk across, and you know, if you want to be down there. So that is the big summer events that are happening, and most of these are in California. So it kind of sucks if you're not in this state during the summertime, but if you're across the ways and you're flying, you know, I know a lot of people from across the world has been planning this almost a year ahead in advance to be here. And you know, some people come from London, some people come from New York, so it's a lot of people coming from different cities and states and countries to hang out during summertime in California. So I think California is a big place to have some fun if you want to come out in the summertime, you know, to have some fun. So give me your guys' comments about the events coming up for the summer. Let me know if you're going to go into any of these events, E3, MLG Anaheim, Comic-Con, or Nerd HQ. I would love to hear you guys' opinions about that. I know I may have been a little bit iffy about Nerd HQ, but I will be going for that event this summer. If you want to guys hit me up or let me know you're going, I'll definitely try to meet you down there at Nerd HQ. But let me know in the comments. Let me know if you like this video, if you like to see more gameplay. I've been hearing you guys comments about the gameplay, so I gave you some of that. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. Please watch the 2 videos if you haven't seen them already, and also subscribe to my channel.